Hello there, dear listener, and a very gentle welcome to Sleepy Wiki. As you settle into your space, perhaps letting the soft light fade, simply allow your shoulders to soften, your jaw to release, and your breath to gently lengthen and deepen, finding its own tranquil rhythm. Tonight, we journey together into the veiled corridors where the waking world gracefully meets the boundless dreamscape. A liminal realm where the delicate threads of our daily experiences, our cherished memories, are rewoven into narratives both deeply familiar and wonderfully, exquisitely strange. We'll quietly explore how these fleeting, often ethereal visions of the night are intimately, perhaps mysteriously, intertwined with the rich tapestry of what we remember, and how, in their own subtle way, they may even shape the unfolding story of who we are becoming. It's a gentle exploration, a hushed contemplation of the profound mysteries that unfurl within the quiet, sacred chambers of our own minds as we serenely drift towards the comforting embrace of slumber. If these tranquil whisperings bring you a moment of quietude, or gently help to guide you towards a deeper, more restful sleep, perhaps consider leaving a gentle like on this episode or subscribing to our peaceful corner of the internet. It truly helps more weary minds find their way to these soothing sounds. Now, with a soft sigh, let us gently close our eyes and begin to explore the delicate, ever-present dance between dreams and memory. Our brains, those intricate universes nestled within our skulls, never truly rest, even when we surrender to sleep. Instead, they embark on a nocturnal symphony, a quiet ballet where the echoes of our waking hours dance with the whispers of our deepest thoughts. Tonight, we gently turn our attention to the fascinating point where these two worlds meet, the neural intersections of dreams and memory, a profound partnership that shapes who we are, even as we slumber. Imagine, if you will, your waking life as a bustling day in a magnificent library. Each experience, every conversation, every feeling is a new book arriving at the processing desk. These new acquisitions are initially held in a temporary, fragile state, much like a stack of fresh deliveries. As dusk settles and you drift into sleep, your brain doesn't simply close for the night. Instead, a dedicated team of nocturnal librarians springs into action. This team is primarily led by a small seahorse-shaped structure deep within your temporal lobe, known as the hippocampus. This remarkable region acts as the initial gatekeeper and temporary storage unit for new memories, particularly those related to events and facts, what scientists call declarative memories. During the early phases of sleep, especially during slow-wave sleep, SWS, the hippocampus orchestrates a vital process known as memory replay or reactivation. Picture these memories, these new books, being quietly reviewed and rehearsed. Electrical patterns in the hippocampus that were active during a waking experience are spontaneously reactivated, almost as if your brain is silently replaying scenes from your day. This isn't a conscious replay. You're not seeing full visions, but rather neural echoes. These echoes are then broadcast to the broader cortical regions of your brain, the vast outer layers responsible for long-term storage and complex thought. Think of it as the hippocampus transferring those freshly arrived books from the temporary holding area to their permanent shelves in the expansive library of your cortex. This process is absolutely crucial for stabilizing these fragile, new memories and integrating them into your existing knowledge base, transforming them from fleeting experiences into lasting knowledge. As the night deepens and we transition into the vivid realm of rapid eye movement or REM sleep, the relationship between dreams and memory becomes even more intricate and poetic. During REM, the hippocampus continues its work, but now it seems to engage in a more creative dialogue with the neocortex. While slow-wave sleep is akin to the brain carefully cataloging and filing, REM sleep, with its accompanying dreams, feels more like an artist taking those cataloged elements and weaving them into new, sometimes fantastical tapestries. This is where the raw material of your daily experiences, now partly consolidated, is mixed, matched, and transformed within the crucible of your dreaming mind. The unique neural environment of REM sleep allows for this imaginative play. For instance, the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive control center responsible for logical thought, planning, and self-awareness, becomes significantly less active during REM. This reduction in its usual supervisory role is part of why dreams often feel bizarre, illogical, or fragmented. The strict editor has gone to sleep. Without its constant oversight, the creative, associative parts of your brain are free to connect ideas and memories in novel and unexpected ways. It's like the librarian taking down books from different, seemingly unrelated sections and placing them side by side, discovering new narratives in their juxtaposition. Blah. Simultaneously, the amygdala, a small, almond-shaped structure deeply involved in processing emotions, becomes highly active during REM sleep. This explains why dreams are often so emotionally charged, and why they frequently seem to process the emotional residue of our waking experiences. The amygdala, in concert with the hippocampus, helps to tag memories with their emotional significance, reinforcing those connections that are particularly salient. It's as if the dreamscape becomes a safe, internal theater where your brain can rehearse and process emotional events, perhaps helping to dull the sharp edges of difficult experiences or to deepen the resonance of joyful ones, integrating them more fully into your emotional landscape. Beyond simply consolidating recent events, dreams also play a pivotal role in refining and pruning our vast network of neural connections through a process called synaptic plasticity. Imagine your brain as a vibrant garden. Throughout the day, new sprouts emerge, new experiences, new learning, creating new connections, or synapses, between neurons. During sleep, and particularly during dreams, your brain acts like a skilled gardener, deciding which connections to strengthen, which to prune back, and which to let wither away. This ensures that only the most important and useful information is retained and integrated efficiently. It's not just about what you remember, but how cleanly and effectively those memories are organized and connected within the grand scheme of your mind. This gardening helps to optimize your brain's circuitry, making you more efficient at learning new things and retrieving old information when you wake up. So, while a dream might present a jumbled, surreal narrative, perhaps you're flying an airship made of cheddar cheese while your high school math teacher recites poetry. Beneath the surface, your brain is engaging in profound, purposeful work. It's not merely random noise, it's a sophisticated process of memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and neural refinement. Your brain is quietly weaving together the threads of your past with the fabric of your present, constructing the rich, nuanced tapestry of your identity and your understanding of the world. It's a silent, nightly miracle of self-renewal. Understanding these neural intersections allows us to appreciate the true depth and purpose of our nighttime journeys. They are not merely flights of fancy, but essential components of our cognitive architecture, critical for learning, adapting, and processing the vast information we encounter. As your brain quietly continues this vital work tonight, consider how these intricate processes might also influence other fascinating aspects of our inner lives, such as how we learn and create. Perhaps, as we drift further into the night, we can explore how these memory-rich dreams also spark the embers of creativity and problem-solving, guiding us towards new insights even in our deepest slumber. Our journey into the quiet landscape of sleep often begins with a gentle sigh, a surrender to the night. But beneath that peaceful surface, a profound ancient drama unfolds, a story written across millennia. Tonight, we drift deeper into that story, exploring the very evolutionary roots of sleep-dependent memory. It's a tale that speaks not just of rest, but of survival, of wisdom etched into the very fabric of life itself. Imagine, if you will, the dawn of time, when the world was raw and untamed. For any creature to thrive, to merely exist, it needed to learn. Where was the safest water source? Which berries were sustenance and which were peril? How did one escape the shadow of a predator? These lessons, often learned through the harsh classroom of experience, were not simply filed away. They were forged in the crucible of sleep. From the earliest, simplest nervous systems, a fundamental truth began to emerge. The day's lessons needed the quiet processing of the night to truly stick. Think of the vast tapestry of life on Earth, from the tiniest fruit fly, exhibiting periods of reduced activity and heightened arousal thresholds that resemble sleep, to the mighty whale, resting one hemisphere of its brain at a time. Sleep-like states are nearly universal. This remarkable conservation across species, from invertebrates to birds, from reptiles to mammals, is a powerful clue. It whispers to us that sleep is not a mere luxury, nor a recent evolutionary embellishment, but an ancient, indispensable biological imperative. And deeply intertwined with this imperative is the profound work of memory. If so many different forms of life have evolved to sleep and to process the day's information during that sleep, it suggests a powerful, undeniable survival advantage. Why would evolution favor a brain that consolidates memories during sleep? Consider the precarious existence of our ancient ancestors. Every sunrise brought new challenges, new dangers, new opportunities. A successful hunt, a narrow escape, the discovery of a fertile foraging ground. These experiences held the keys to survival. But the brain, a wondrous and intricate machine, has limits. During waking hours, it's constantly bombarded with a torrent of sensory data, making new connections, forming fragile initial memories. It's like a bustling marketplace, full of new sights and sounds, but without time to truly organize the day's wares. This is where sleep steps in, as the master archivist and quiet sculptor. Scientific research has illuminated specific ways sleep shores up our memories. During the deep, slow-wave sleep, SWS phase of non-REM sleep, the brain embarks on a meticulous process of consolidation, particularly for what we call declarative memories, the facts, figures, and events of your day. It's during this profound stillness that the hippocampus, often thought of as the brain's temporary inbox for new information, engages in a remarkable dialogue with the neocortex, the vast, long-term storage library of our minds. Imagine the hippocampus like a diligent librarian, carefully sifting through the day's fresh acquisitions, deciding which scrolls of experience are truly important. It then repeatedly replays these neural patterns, sending them in rapid, rhythmic bursts to the neocortex, strengthening the connections and essentially transferring these fragile initial memories into more enduring, stable forms. This offline replay isn't just a hypothetical concept. It's been observed in the electrical activity of neurons, echoing the precise patterns fired during waking experiences. It's as if your brain is rerunning the day's most important scenes, reinforcing them until they become indelible. Then, as the night deepens, we often enter the vivid, sometimes bizarre landscape of REM sleep. While SWS tends to handle the what of our memories, REM sleep often specializes in the how and the why. It plays a crucial role in consolidating procedural memories, skills like riding a bicycle, playing an instrument, or perfecting a swing. It also seems to be a time for emotional memory processing, helping us to integrate and make sense of the emotional weight of our experiences, dulling the sharp edges of traumatic events while preserving the lessons learned. During REM sleep, the brain is remarkably active, almost as if it's awake, but without the external sensory input. This intense internal activity, often accompanied by dreams, is thought to be a crucible for creativity and insight, connecting disparate pieces of information in novel ways, perhaps even simulating scenarios to practice responses without real-world risk. For our ancestors, this might have meant rehearsing a hunting strategy or processing a stressful encounter with a predator, all within the safe confines of the sleeping mind. Beyond simply strengthening memories, sleep also performs a vital maintenance role with profound evolutionary implications. The synaptic homeostasis hypothesis suggests that during waking hours, our brains are constantly building new synaptic connections, growing like a lush, untamed garden. This is essential for learning, but it also consumes a lot of energy and can make the neural landscape noisy and inefficient. Sleep, particularly deep sleep, acts as a diligent gardener, selectively pruning these connections. It downscales the less important synapses, clearing out the noise and making room for new learning the next day, while preserving and strengthening the most vital pathways. This ensures that the brain remains efficient, adaptable, and ready to absorb new information without becoming overwhelmed. It's a nightly reset, an energy-saving optimization that prevents the brain from becoming saturated with information. For an organism constantly learning about its environment, this nightly reorganization is not just helpful, it's a fundamental part of its adaptive success. Even dreams, those fleeting, often enigmatic narratives of the night, can be seen through an evolutionary lens. They are not merely random neural fireworks. They often weave together recent experiences, old memories, and future anxieties, perhaps acting as an internal simulator, allowing the brain to test out scenarios, confront fears, or integrate new information in a safe, consequence-free environment. This internal virtual reality could have provided an ancient advantage, allowing for the rehearsal of complex social interactions or survival strategies, honing cognitive maps, and processing emotional threats, all essential for navigating a challenging world. So, as you rest tonight, know that your slumber is far more than mere repose. It is a continuation of an ancient rhythm, a testament to millions of years of evolution. Your brain, in its quiet industry, is diligently performing tasks vital to your very being, consolidating the day's experiences and preparing you for the lessons of tomorrow. This intricate dance between sleep and memory, perfected over vast stretches of time, is a silent ode to survival, adaptation, and the enduring power of learning. And as we understand the profound evolutionary origins of this nightly work, we can begin to appreciate its deep impact on our waking lives, and perhaps even how our dreams themselves are shaped by this ancient partnership. But that, dear listener, is a thought for another whisper in the night, as we next consider how specific neural pathways within the brain orchestrate this magnificent process of memory consolidation. The intricate dance of memory consolidation during sleep is one of the brain's most profound nocturnal ballets. Imagine, if you will, that your waking hours are spent gathering precious souvenirs, collecting fascinating facts, and experiencing a myriad of moments. Each day, your mind is like a diligent student, taking copious notes, absorbing lessons, and sketching vivid scenes. But where do these fleeting impressions go? How do they transform from temporary jottings into enduring narratives etched into the very fabric of who you are? As the world outside quiets and you drift into the embrace of sleep, a truly remarkable process begins. Your brain, far from resting, embarks on a meticulous, almost magical journey of organization and integration. It's a journey where temporary sketches become permanent masterpieces, and scattered notes are meticulously filed into a grand mental library. This is the realm of memory consolidation, a multi-stage construction project overseen by the brain's most dedicated night shift workers. At the very heart of this initial recording process is a small, seahorse-shaped structure nestled deep within your temporal lobe, the hippocampus. Think of the hippocampus as the brain's temporary inbox, a skilled reception desk, or a delicate notepad where all the day's new information first arrives. It's brilliant at capturing the freshness of experience, where you parked your car, what you had for dinner, a new concept learned in a book. But the hippocampus has limited capacity. It's not designed for permanent storage. It's like a bustling post office that receives all incoming mail, but needs to forward it to more permanent addresses. For these precious memories to endure, they must embark on a journey from the hippocampus to the vast, sprawling neocortex, the wrinkled outer layer of your brain, which serves as the brain's grand archive, its permanent library capable of storing a lifetime of knowledge and experience. This transfer, this delicate act of cementing the day's learning, largely unfolds under the shroud of sleep. As you descend into the deeper non-REM stages of sleep, particularly slow-wave sleep, SWS, often called deep sleep, your brain begins its heavy-duty consolidation work. This is when your brain acts like a nocturnal librarian, diligently moving books from temporary shelves to their rightful permanent places. During SWS, your brain orchestrates a symphony of electrical activity that is crucial for declarative memories. The facts, figures, and personal events that define your understanding of the world. One of the most fascinating mechanisms at play during SWS involves bursts of high-frequency electrical activity known as sharp wave ripples, SWRs. These tiny yet powerful oscillations originate in the hippocampus. Picture them as rapid-fire replays, like quick silent highlight reels of your day's experiences. While you sleep, your hippocampus isn't merely replaying memories, it's actively broadcasting them. Each ripple is thought to be a compressed, accelerated run-through of recent neural activity, essentially showing the movie of your day to the neocortex. It's as if the hippocampus is quickly flashing through key moments, saying, "Remember this? This was important." Coordinating with these ripples are slower, more rhythmic waves that sweep across your neocortex, known as slow oscillations. Imagine these slow oscillations as the steady, guiding current of a river, carrying the information downstream. They act as a grand conductor, orchestrating the timing of the memory transfer. These slow waves create optimal windows for the hippocampus to speak to the neocortex, ensuring that the cortical areas are receptive to the incoming memory data. Adding another layer to this intricate process are sleep spindles. Brief, intense bursts of brain activity occurring primarily in the thalamus and cortex during NREM sleep. Think of sleep spindles as tiny, skilled weavers, stitching the new information into the existing tapestry of your long-term memories. They are crucial for strengthening the synaptic connections, the tiny junctions between neurons that hold memories together. These spindles are like the brain's internal save button, actively reinforcing the neural pathways activated during the hippocampal replay, ensuring that the transferred information becomes more robust and less prone to fading. The more spindles, the better the memory consolidation, linking the replay from the hippocampus with the strengthening within the neocortex. It's a collaborative dance. The ripples replay, the slow oscillations synchronize, and the spindles solidify. Together, these three rhythms, the hippocampal sharp wave ripples, the cortical slow oscillations, and the sleep spindles, work in exquisite harmony, facilitating the transfer and integration of new declarative memories from the hippocampus to the neocortex. This multi-stage relay transforms fragile, short-term memories into stable, long-term knowledge, making them resistant to interference and enabling their flexible retrieval when you awaken. As the night progresses and you transition into REM sleep, the stage most famously associated with vivid dreaming, the brain continues its memory work, but with a different focus. While NREM sleep excels at consolidating declarative memories, REM sleep appears to be particularly important for procedural memories. The how-to knowledge, like riding a bike or playing a musical instrument, and for the consolidation of emotional memories. During REM, the brain is highly active, resembling wakefulness in many ways, but the body is largely paralyzed. It's a time of intense internal processing, where your brain doesn't just store, but integrates and makes sense of the emotional landscape of your experiences. In REM sleep, the hippocampus and neocortex engage in a different kind of dialogue, often characterized by theta waves, a distinct brain rhythm linked to learning and memory formation. It's during this phase that your brain might be connecting newly acquired information with older knowledge, finding patterns, and even extracting general rules from specific examples. Some theories suggest that REM sleep acts like a synaptic pruning or tidying up mechanism, reducing overall synaptic strength to clear out noise and make room for new learning, while selectively strengthening important connections. It's like a nocturnal gardener, carefully tending to the neural pathways, selectively pruning overgrown branches to allow the most important plants to flourish. So, as you can see, sleep is not a passive state of rest for the mind, but an incredibly active and dynamic period of intense neural reorganization. It's during these quiet hours that the raw material of your daily experiences is processed, refined, and permanently filed away, transforming fleeting moments into the lasting narrative of your life. This meticulous work ensures that when you greet the morning, you don't just feel refreshed, but your internal world has been rebuilt, stronger and more coherent, ready for a new day of learning. And as these memories are carefully woven into the tapestry of your mind, a deeper question often arises. What role do the vivid narratives of our dreams play in this nightly process? How do these surreal landscapes of our sleeping minds contribute to the grand architecture of memory and understanding? Perhaps, as we journey further into the mysteries of the sleeping brain, we can begin to uncover the hidden language of our nightly visions and their profound connection to our waking lives. Our dreams are often not just random flickers in the dark. They are intricate tapestries woven from the threads of our waking lives. Imagine, if you will, that your mind is like a serene pond, and each day, countless experiences, thoughts, and emotions ripple across its surface. When night falls and the world grows still, those ripples don't simply vanish. Instead, they gently settle, and in the quiet depths, the pond begins to reflect all that has passed. This beautiful phenomenon, where our dream content often mirrors and processes our waking experience, is one of the most consistent findings in the scientific study of sleep. Think of it as the brain's quiet contemplation of the day that was. From the moment we open our eyes until we close them again, our senses are bathed in information. We see faces, hear conversations, read words, feel textures, and navigate a complex world of interactions. All of this input, though seemingly fleeting, leaves subtle impressions. During the unique states of sleep, particularly during rapid eye movement, REM sleep, when most vivid dreaming occurs, our brain doesn't just switch off. Instead, it seems to engage in a profound form of internal processing, sifting through these impressions, attempting to organize, understand, and integrate them into our existing knowledge. Scientific observations consistently show a strong link between what we experience while awake and what populates our nocturnal narratives. This concept, sometimes referred to as the continuity hypothesis, suggests that our dreams are not some entirely separate alien world, but rather a continuation of our waking thought, emotions, and concerns. It's as if your mind, freed from the immediate demands of reality, takes up the narrative of your day and begins to elaborate upon it, sometimes literally, sometimes symbolically. The worries you carried, the joys you felt, the tasks you pondered, All these elements can find their way into the swirling kaleidoscope of your dreams. Consider the gentle whispers of day residue, a term that speaks to the fragments and echoes of daily events that seep into our dreams. Perhaps you had a particularly engaging conversation, encountered an unusual sight, or spent time grappling with a specific problem. These elements, whether mundane or extraordinary, often appear in our dreams, not necessarily as a direct replay, but rather as inspirations, characters, or settings. Research involving dream diaries, where participants record both their daily activities and their dreams, has revealed clear correlations. For instance, if you spend your day preparing for a presentation, it's not uncommon to find yourself giving a speech or perhaps flying through the air as if addressing a vast audience in your sleep. But it's not just the events themselves. It's also the emotional landscape of our waking hours that colors our dreamscapes. Our feelings, both overt and subtle, are potent architects of our nocturnal worlds. If you've experienced a day filled with anxiety, your dreams might adopt a tense, challenging atmosphere. Conversely, a day of quiet contentment could lead to dreams that are serene and flowing. This reflects the crucial role dreams play in emotional regulation and processing. During REM sleep, areas of the brain associated with emotion, like the amygdala and hippocampus, are highly active. It's almost as if your dreaming mind is an emotional alchemist, taking the raw feelings of the day and attempting to transform, integrate, or perhaps even diffuse them, helping you to make sense of your emotional world in a safe, internal space. This intricate process also ties deeply into memory consolidation. Our brains are constantly learning, constantly absorbing new information. Dreams, particularly those occurring during REM sleep, are thought to play a vital role in taking these fresh memories and strengthening them, embedding them more firmly into our long-term memory banks. It's a bit like a diligent librarian, carefully categorizing and shelving newly acquired books. As the brain reviews and reprocesses information from the day, these memories can resurface in our dreams, often in fragmented, symbolic, or reorganized forms. This can explain why we might dream of an interaction from hours earlier, or a new skill we've been trying to master, as our sleeping mind works to make that information a more permanent part of our cognitive landscape. It's not only recent events that appear. Our long-term experiences, our ingrained schemas, and our personal histories also act as deep currents beneath the surface of the dream pond. A person with a lifelong passion for the ocean might frequently dream of seascapes, regardless of their daily activities. Someone with a particular fear might find that fear subtly woven into various dream scenarios. This shows that our dreams are not just reflections of the immediate past, but also echoes of our fundamental identity, our ongoing concerns, and the deeply rooted narratives of our lives. Even external stimuli can be creatively integrated into our dreams, demonstrating the brain's continuous effort to make sense of its environment. A gentle breeze through an open window might become a gust of wind in your dream. The distant chirping of crickets could transform into a symphony or a hidden message within your dream narrative. This remarkable ability to incorporate external input shows just how porous the boundary can be between our waking and sleeping worlds, and how the dreaming mind constantly seeks to construct a coherent, if fantastical, reality. So, as you lay here, drifting towards your own nightly adventures, take a moment to appreciate this wondrous connection. Your dreams are not just random journeys into the unknown. They are deeply personal reflections of your waking self, a continuous narrative crafted by your magnificent mind. They are a secret garden where the seeds of your day blossom into the unique flowers of your night. And as we continue our gentle exploration, we will soon turn our attention to how these dream experiences themselves, once they have unfolded, can leave their own lasting imprints on our memory, influencing our waking thoughts in subtle and profound ways. Our journey tonight takes us into the quiet, complex heart of what dreams truly do for us. How they become a secret laboratory where our emotions are carefully tended and our memories are diligently cataloged and filed away. Imagine, if you will, the gentle hum of a vast nocturnal engine working tirelessly within you, a silent architect of your inner world. At the core of this nocturnal labor lies the profound act of emotional processing. Think of your dreams as a personal, internal storm cellar for the soul. Throughout the day, we encounter a whirlwind of feelings, fleeting joys, persistent anxieties, tiny frustrations, moments of deep connection. These emotions, unexamined, can gather like dust bunnies in the corners of our minds or echo like unresolved chords. But when we slip into the embrace of sleep, particularly during that vivid stage known as REM, or rapid eye movement sleep, our brain begins its unique form of therapy. During REM sleep, a fascinating shift occurs in our brain's activity. The amygdala, that small almond-shaped region deep within your temporal lobe, often called the brain's emotional epicenter, becomes remarkably active. It lights up, pulsing with energy, as if replaying the emotional highlights or lowlights of your waking hours. Yet critically, another vital area, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for logic, reasoning, and inhibiting impulses, significantly dials down its activity. It's almost as if the wise, censoring editor steps away from the desk, allowing the raw, unadulterated story of your feelings to unfold without immediate judgment or the pressure to react logically. This unique neural state allows you to experience strong emotions within the safe, cushioned confines of your dreamscape, without the usual filters or real-world consequences. It's a powerful mechanism for emotional regulation, helping to reduce the intensity of particularly distressing memories over time, a process scientists sometimes refer to as extinction learning in the dream state. Picture a skilled potter carefully shaping clay. The raw clay represents your day's emotional residue. In the crucible of your dreams, this clay is molded, smoothed, and sometimes broken apart, only to be reformed into something more manageable, more integrated. This nocturnal emotional workout allows you to confront, rather than suppress, your feelings, often leading to a sense of emotional clarity, or a feeling of a lighter burden upon waking. It's how your brain gently defangs the sharp edges of yesterday's worries, making them feel less overwhelming when you face them again in the light of day. This quiet, emotional alchemy is crucial for our mental well-being, providing a nightly opportunity to recalibrate our inner compass. Hand in hand with emotional processing is the equally vital task of memory encoding and consolidation. Dreams don't just help us feel, They help us remember and understand. Imagine your brain as a meticulous librarian, not just shelving books, but actively reading, cross-referencing, and synthesizing the stories within them. Throughout your waking hours, a torrent of new information floods your senses: facts, faces, conversations, new skills. These experiences are initially held in a fragile, temporary state, much like notes scrawled on a napkin. During sleep, especially during both slow-wave sleep and REM sleep, these raw fragments are revisited. The hippocampus, a seahorse-shaped structure crucial for forming new memories, actively communicates with the neocortex, the outer layer of your brain where long-term memories are stored. It's a nightly dialogue, a careful transfer of information from the short-term holding bay to the vast, organized archives of your permanent memory. Dreams often serve as a stage for this consolidation process, replaying elements of your day, not always literally, but often symbolically, weaving them into existing knowledge networks. For instance, if you were learning a new skill like playing a musical instrument or a complex dance routine, you might find your dreams filled with fragmented movements or musical phrases. This isn't random. This is your brain's unconscious mind actively rehearsing and refining those procedural memories, the how-to knowledge. Similarly, emotionally charged events of the day are often highlighted and re-encoded. REM sleep, particularly, is thought to be critical for consolidating emotional and procedural memories, solidifying not just what happened, but how it felt and how you responded. Think of your dreams as a nightly editor, taking the disparate threads of your daily experiences, the explicit memories of facts and events, and the implicit memories of feelings and skills, and weaving them into a coherent tapestry. The sometimes bizarre or fantastical narratives of dreams are not meaningless noise. They are often the brain's ingenious way of finding novel connections, generalizing patterns, and extracting deeper meaning from your waking life. It's how your mind creates a richer, more integrated understanding of the world, preparing you not just to remember facts, but to learn from experiences and adapt to new situations. So, as you drift deeper into your own dreams tonight, remember the quiet, profound work happening within. Your brain is not just resting. It is diligently processing your emotions, reducing their intensity, and carefully encoding your memories, transforming your fleeting daily experiences into the lasting fabric of who you are. These nocturnal endeavors are an essential part of waking up refreshed, renewed, and ready for whatever the new day may bring. And as we continue our journey through the wondrous world of sleep, we'll next explore how these very processes contribute to the rich and often symbolic content of our dreams, delving into the metaphors and messages our sleeping minds construct for us. Our minds, in their infinite complexity, are wondrous architects of experience. They build our days from countless moments, stringing them together into a flowing narrative. But what happens when that narrative is abruptly, violently interrupted? What happens when an event is so overwhelming, so jarring, that it resists the gentle weaving of our everyday memory processes? We're talking now about the intricate dance between trauma, the haunting echoes of nightmares, and the profound journey towards memory integration. Imagine, if you will, that our brain is a meticulous librarian, carefully categorizing and shelving every experience of our waking lives. Most days, the incoming information is like a steady stream of new books, some light fiction, some non-fiction, all neatly processed and placed. But trauma, my dear listener, is like a sudden, unexpected explosion in that quiet library. Pages are torn, books are scattered, some even burn. The librarian, overwhelmed, can't possibly sort through the chaos in the usual way. Instead, the brain shifts into an emergency protocol, prioritizing survival above all else. During a traumatic event, our ancient defense systems, primarily orchestrated by a small almond-shaped structure deep within our temporal lobe called the amygdala, scream a primal alarm. This fear center goes into hyperdrive, flooding our system with stress hormones like norepinephrine, sharpening our senses to the immediate threat, and preparing us for fight, flight, or freeze. In this state of heightened alert, the brain isn't forming memories in the usual sequential narrative way. The muscle prefrontal cortex, the sophisticated region responsible for logic, reason, and contextual understanding, the part of the brain that usually helps us make sense of the world, can become temporarily dimmed, like a spotlight suddenly switched off. Instead of a cohesive story, what gets encoded are often fragmented, raw sensory details, the flash of a light, the sharp tang of a smell, a sudden sound, a chilling touch, or an overwhelming feeling of powerlessness. These are not books on a shelf, they are like scattered, broken pieces of a mosaic, vibrant and terrifying, but without the larger picture to give them meaning. The hippocampus, crucial for forming and retrieving declarative memories, the who, what, when, where of an event, struggles to weave these fragments into a coherent timeline or integrate them into our existing life story. The memory becomes a standalone, unanchored island of terror. Now, let us turn our attention to the night, when the world outside grows quiet, and our internal librarian begins its daily task of sorting and organizing. Our sleep, particularly that vivid dynamic phase we call REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, is a crucial workshop for our memories and emotions. It's during REM that our brain typically takes the jumbled experiences of the day and begins to process, consolidate, and weave them into our autobiographical narrative. It's a time for emotional processing, for fear extinction, where the brain learns to decouple emotional distress from specific memories. Think of it as a gentle editor, reviewing the day's footage, trying to smooth out the rough edges and integrate new scenes into the larger film of our lives. During ordinary REM sleep, the brain environment shifts. Levels of the stress hormone norepinephrine decrease significantly, while acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter vital for learning and memory, surges. This creates a kind of safe space for the brain to revisit challenging experiences without reactivating the full intensity of the original emotional response. It's like entering a simulation where you can practice handling a difficult situation without real-world consequences. The amygdala still shows activity, but it's modulated by the calming influence of other brain regions, allowing for a reprocessing that gradually lessens the emotional charge of a memory. But when it comes to traumatic memories, this natural adaptive process can become overwhelmed or disrupted. Those fragmented, highly charged mosaic pieces from the explosion in the library refuse to be gently filed away. Instead, during REM sleep, the brain repeatedly tries to process them, like a broken record playing the same jarring melody again and again. This, my friends, is the heart of a nightmare. Unlike ordinary bad dreams, which can be fantastical and symbolic, post-traumatic nightmares often involve direct replays of the traumatic event or very vivid, emotionally intense versions of it, sometimes in slow motion, sometimes with an exaggerated sense of threat. The gesha amygdala remains highly active even during sleep, triggering those alarm signals anew, flooding the sleeping brain with terror. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex often remains underactive, unable to provide the calm, contextualizing influence needed to tell the brain, "This happened in the past. You are safe now." These repetitive, intrusive nightmares are not merely disturbing. They are the brain's desperate, yet often unsuccessful, attempts to make sense of the unprocessed trauma. It's a cycle of re-experiencing the terror without the crucial emotional dampening that usually happens during REM sleep for other challenging memories. The memories remain hot, unintegrated, and continue to hijack the brain's alarm system, making it difficult to find peace, even in slumber. This constant re-engagement with intense fear can lead to sleep deprivation, heightened anxiety during the day, and a persistent feeling of being unsafe. So, what does it mean for a memory to be integrated? It means that those scattered mosaic pieces are finally brought together to form a coherent picture. The traumatic event is still remembered, but it moves from being a raw, present threat, something that feels like it's happening now, to a past event. The hippocampus is able to place it accurately in time and context, anchoring it within the broader story of one's life. The prefrontal cortex can then apply understanding, perspective, and meaning to the experience, helping to modulate the emotional response. The amygdala learns to quiet down, no longer perceiving the memory itself as an immediate danger. The fear response is extinguished, not because the memory is forgotten, but because its emotional charge has been reprocessed and reduced. The memory is no longer an isolated, terrifying island, but a chapter, albeit a difficult one, in the larger book of one's life. This process of memory integration is not about erasing the past, but about transforming its grip on the present. It allows the brain to update its internal maps of safety and threat, distinguishing between a past danger and present reality. It's a testament to the remarkable neuroplasticity and the innate capacity of our brains to move towards healing, to adaptively process even the most overwhelming experiences. The brain, with its extraordinary resilience, always strives for balance, for meaning, for wholeness. As the night deepens, and our own brains continue their quiet work of sorting and dreaming, we can find comfort in the understanding that even in the face of profound challenge, our internal landscapes possess an incredible capacity for repair and renewal. Next, we will explore further the fascinating ways our dreams can sometimes offer glimpses into these very processes of healing and adaptation. Neurotransmitters and synaptic plasticity. These aren't just scientific terms. They are the quiet, tireless architects of our inner world, especially as it drifts into the realm of dreams and memory. Picture, if you will, the vast, intricate network of your brain as a cosmic ocean, shimmering with countless stars, each star a neuron, a tiny nerve cell. And between these stars, across the silent cosmic dark, messages must travel, like whispers carried on a gentle breeze. These whispers are the neurotransmitters. They are the chemical messengers, the tiny ethereal couriers that bridge the minuscule gaps between neurons, known as synapses. Imagine them as delicate, shimmering packets of information, each perfectly tailored to fit a specific lock on the receiving neuron. When a thought forms, a memory stirs, or a feeling blossoms, it's these neurotransmitters that are busily at work, flowing from one neuron to the next, orchestrating the grand symphony of your mind. There are so many kinds, each with its own unique role, like different instruments in an orchestra. Some, like glutamate, are the lively, excitable ones, pressing the on switch, eager to pass along a signal. Glutamate is absolutely vital for learning and memory, helping to strengthen the connections that form when we learn something new. Then there's GABA, the soothing presence, the quiet off switch, calming the neuronal chatter, helping us to relax and drift into sleep. It's like the gentle hand that dims the lights, preparing the stage for rest. And then we have the specific players deeply involved in the tapestry of our nightly experiences. Consider acetylcholine, for instance. During our waking hours, it's a key player in attention, learning, and the formation of new memories. But as we slip into the deep, vivid dreamscapes of REM sleep, acetylcholine levels surge, becoming a primary conductor of the dream state. It's as if this particular messenger suddenly takes center stage, orchestrating the bizarre narratives and vivid imagery that unfold within our sleeping minds. Its heightened presence might be one reason why our dreams often feel so real, so engaging, like another form of conscious experience, even though we're tucked away in bed. Then there's serotonin and norepinephrine, often associated with mood, arousal, and alertness during the day. Curiously, their levels tend to dip significantly during REM sleep. Think of them as the daytime sentinels, vigilant and active. But as the night deepens and dreams begin their strange dance, these sentinels quietly retreat, allowing the more unrestrained, non-linear logic of dreams to emerge. This reduction in their influence is thought to contribute to the peculiar, often emotional and sometimes bizarre nature of our dreams, freeing the mind from the usual constraints of waking perception and logic. And let's not forget dopamine, often associated with reward and motivation, while its role in dreams is still being actively researched. It's known to influence the vividness and emotional salience of dreams, and certainly plays a part in memory consolidation. It's like the spark of excitement, ensuring that certain memories, perhaps those with strong emotional tags, get special attention in the brain's nightly processing. These neurotransmitters are the fleet of tiny boats ferrying messages across the narrow channels of the synapses. Imagine a synapse as a microscopic bridge between two neuronal islands. When a message needs to cross, neurotransmitters are released from the transmitting neuron, float across the synaptic gap, and then gently dock onto specific receptors on the receiving neuron. This docking triggers an electrical signal in the new neuron, and the message continues its journey. It's a beautifully orchestrated ballet, happening trillions of times every second within your brain. But here's where the true magic, the quiet miracle of learning and memory, truly unfolds. Through something called synaptic plasticity. Think of the bridges, these synapses, not as fixed, unchangeable structures, but as living, breathing pathways that can strengthen or weaken, grow or recede, based on experience. Synaptic plasticity is the brain's remarkable ability to constantly remodel these connections. It's like a sculptor's hands, gently yet persistently shaping clay, or a gardener tending a vast, intricate garden, deciding which paths to deepen and which to allow to fade. There are two primary forms of this plasticity. First, long-term potentiation, or LTP key. This is the strengthening of a synapse. When two neurons communicate frequently and effectively, when they fire together, as the saying goes, their connection becomes more robust, more efficient. It's like walking a path repeatedly until it becomes a well-trodden, clear trail. Each time you recall a memory, learn a new fact, or practice a skill, you are subtly, yet powerfully, engaging LTP, deepening those neural pathways. This is how new memories are initially formed and consolidated. During sleep, especially deep sleep and REM, your brain seems to be actively replaying and rehearsing these recently formed memories, using LTP to cement them, to engrave them more deeply into the neural landscape. Then there's long-term depression, or LTD, which, despite its name, is just as crucial. LTD is the weakening or pruning of synaptic connections. It's not about sadness, but about refinement. Imagine the gardener carefully trimming back overgrown branches, or letting less used paths become faint and eventually disappear. This process helps your brain to forget irrelevant details, to clear away the clutter, making space for more important information, and enhancing the clarity of existing memories. It's thought that during sleep, while some memories are being strengthened through LTP, others, less vital ones, might be gently fading through LTD, making the overall memory system more efficient and less burdened by noise. So, as you drift into sleep, your brain doesn't shut down. It shifts into a different mode of operation, a kind of nightly workshop. The delicate balance of neurotransmitters changes, guiding you through different sleep stages, each with its own rhythm and purpose. And within these stages, synaptic plasticity is hard at work, like a silent, meticulous editor, refining your memories, consolidating your learning, and perhaps even integrating new experiences into your existing understanding of the world. Your dreams, those often enigmatic stories, might just be a vibrant manifestation of this profound nightly rewiring, a dramatic display of your brain making sense of your day, strengthening what needs to be remembered and gently letting go of what doesn't. As these intricate, unseen processes unfold within us, they remind us of the incredible, living architecture of our own minds. And as our brains continue their silent, profound work through the night, they guide us into the very heart of the dream landscape itself, inviting us to explore the curious ways in which our sleeping minds construct stories, emotions, and experiences. And so, as we gently drift deeper into the quietude of the night, we arrive at one of the most intriguing frontiers of our sleeping mind, how dreams, those fleeting, ephemeral stories, reach into the vast, unseen archives of our unconscious memory and in doing so, craft their own unique language of symbolism. Imagine, if you will, that your waking mind is a bustling, well-lit library where every book is neatly cataloged, every fact readily accessible, every memory filed under its proper date and title. You can consciously walk up to a shelf, pull out a specific volume, the memory of what you had for breakfast, or the name of a distant relative, and recall it with ease. This is the realm of explicit memory, the conscious recall of facts and events, of knowing that. But beneath this orderly surface, stretching far beyond the visible shelves, lies a sprawling, subterranean network of hidden chambers, winding corridors, and ancient, forgotten vaults. This is your unconscious mind, the repository of implicit memory, a vast ocean of experiences, skills, emotions, and subtle patterns you've absorbed without even realizing it. It's the memory of knowing how, the feeling of a place, the rhythm of a conversation, the way your fingers instinctively navigate a keyboard, or the profound, unarticulated sense of familiarity with a scent from childhood. These are the memories that operate beneath the radar of conscious thought, shaping our perceptions and reactions without ever needing to be explicitly recalled. When we enter the dreaming state, particularly during the vibrant tapestry of REM sleep, the watchful librarian of our explicit memory often takes a nap. Instead, a different kind of archivist awakens, one less concerned with chronological order or factual accuracy, and far more interested in connections, emotions, and underlying patterns. The gates to that hidden, implicit library swing open. Dreams don't meticulously search for a specific chapter. Rather, they seem to plunge into the depths, stirring up eddies and currents, bringing forgotten fragments to the surface. It's less like a precise retrieval, and more like a gentle dredging, a swirling kaleidoscope of experiences, feelings, and associations that have been simmering just beneath the threshold of awareness. A fleeting image from a magazine you barely glanced at, a snippet of an overheard conversation, a persistent feeling of unease about a subtle shift in a relationship. These are the whispers from the implicit realm, surfacing in your dreams. Scientists believe that this nocturnal journey into implicit memory is not just a whimsical rehash. It's a crucial part of how our brain consolidates and processes information. Think of your brain during sleep as a master weaver, taking the disparate threads of your day, the emotions you felt, the skills you practiced, the complex social interactions you navigated, and weaving them into a more cohesive, robust tapestry. This process, known as memory consolidation, is where your brain strengthens important neural connections, prunes away less relevant ones, and transfers newly acquired information from temporary storage, like the hippocampus, a kind of neural inbox, to more permanent archives in the neocortex. Dreams, especially during REM, are thought to be the brain's way of replaying and reorganizing these memories, particularly those with an emotional charge or a procedural component. It's a nightly review session, not for academic facts, but for the intricate emotional and experiential lessons of life. And how does this deeply personal, often nonverbal information present itself to our dreaming minds? This is where the exquisite artistry of dream symbolism comes into play. If our conscious mind speaks in precise words and logical arguments, our dreaming mind often speaks in a language of metaphor, imagery, and feeling. It's as if the brain, encountering a complex emotion, say, the crushing weight of responsibility, cannot simply present a spreadsheet of tasks or a literal internal monologue about deadlines. Instead, it might paint a picture. Perhaps you are carrying an impossibly heavy suitcase up a steep hill or trying to swim against a powerful current. These are not arbitrary images. They are the brain's creative way of giving form and narrative to abstract internal states, drawing from your personal lexicon of experiences and associations. Dream symbols are rarely universal in the rigid sense, contrary to some older theories. While certain archetypal images might resonate across cultures, the true power of dream symbolism lies in its deeply personal resonance. A house in a dream might symbolize the self, but its specific condition, crumbling, opulent, empty, or bustling, reflects your unique feelings about your own inner state. A journey might represent your life's path, but the obstacles, companions, or destination are drawn from your hopes, fears, and current challenges. The dreaming mind, when retrieving these unconscious memories and feelings, isn't interested in literal representation. It's interested in emotional truth, in finding the most vivid and evocative way to express what is being processed within. It often chooses imagery that has been emotionally primed during the day or across recent experiences, perhaps a conversation you had, a movie you watched, or even a fleeting thought that resonated deeply. The symbol acts as a proxy, a concrete stand-in for a complex or abstract idea, allowing the sleeping brain to manipulate, explore, and integrate these profound internal landscapes. Consider the brain as a poet during the night. A poet doesn't describe heartbreak by simply stating, "I feel sad." Instead, they might use imagery of a shattered vase, a silent scream, or an endless rain. Similarly, your dreaming brain, when confronting a conflict or an unresolved emotion, doesn't present it as a bulleted list of grievances. Instead, it might manifest as a chase, a tangled web, or an argument with a shadowy figure. This metaphorical language allows the brain to work through complex emotional patterns without the burden of waking logic or explicit articulation. It's a sophisticated form of internal communication, where seemingly disparate elements are brought together to create a new meaning, a deeper understanding of the self and one's experiences. This is why a dream might connect a past childhood memory with a current work dilemma, linking them through a shared emotional thread, even if logically they seem unrelated. The symbol is the bridge. This incredible capacity for symbolic representation and unconscious memory retrieval also serves a vital purpose in emotional regulation. During REM sleep, while the amygdala, the brain's emotional center, is highly active, the connection to the prefrontal cortex, responsible for rational thought, is dampened. This allows for a kind of emotional processing in the dark, where the brain can re-experience distressing memories or anxieties without being overwhelmed by their full conscious impact. It's like a gentle pressure release valve, allowing us to digest and attenuate the emotional intensity of our experiences, preparing us to face the new day with a clearer emotional slate. We confront our inner struggles not head-on with logic, but through the safe, veiled language of dreams, slowly integrating them into our broader psychological narrative. So, as the silent currents of the night continue their gentle work, remember that your dreams are not just random flickers of imagination. They are sophisticated dispatches from the depths of your own being, retrieving fragments of your implicit story, weaving them into a symbolic tapestry, and helping you navigate the intricate emotional landscape of your life. They are a testament to the profound creative intelligence that continues its diligent work even as you rest. And with this understanding of how our unconscious mind speaks through the symbolic whispers of our dreams, let us now consider how these nocturnal narratives can sometimes even offer us glimpses into solutions for our waking challenges, as we explore the fascinating connection between dreams and creative problem-solving. As we drift through the silent hours, our minds embark on journeys far more purposeful than mere escapism. Indeed, one of the most profound and often overlooked roles of our dreams lies in their remarkable impact on our learning, our creativity, and our ability to solve problems in the waking world. It's as if, once the lights of conscious thought are dimmed, a whole new workshop opens within us, diligently working to refine, innovate, and understand. Imagine, if you will, that your brain is a meticulous librarian. Throughout your waking day, you encounter countless new books, new facts, new skills, new experiences. These books are scattered, some read quickly, others merely glanced at. When evening falls and you finally surrender to sleep, this diligent librarian doesn't rest. Oh no, this is when the true work begins. During the phases of sleep, particularly during slow wave sleep or NREM sleep, and then later in the night during the vivid theater of REM sleep, your brain is actively engaged in memory consolidation. It's like the librarian taking all those newly acquired books and systematically sorting them, categorizing them, and carefully shelving them in their proper place within the vast archives of your long-term memory. Scientific inquiry has shown us that this isn't just a metaphor. Our sleeping brain is literally replaying the events of the day, but in a compressed, accelerated fashion. These replays strengthen the neural connections that were formed during learning. Think of it like a path you've just walked for the first time. It's a bit faint, but as your brain walks it again and again in sleep, that path becomes a well-trodden, clear route, making it easier to recall and use that information later. This process, known as synaptic potentiation, is fundamental to how we learn and retain everything, from the nuances of a new language to the intricate steps of a complex dance. Without this quiet, nocturnal review, much of what we experience would simply fade away, like whispers in the wind. But the brain's nocturnal workshop isn't just about archiving, it's also about perfecting. This brings us to the fascinating impact dreams have on skill acquisition. Have you ever spent hours practicing a new musical piece, or perhaps a challenging athletic movement, only to wake up the next day feeling subtly more adept, as if your fingers or muscles suddenly remembered the rhythm or the form with greater ease? This isn't coincidence. Dreams, particularly during REM sleep, play a crucial role in consolidating procedural memories, the how-to memories that govern our physical skills. It's as if your sleeping mind is running simulations, refining the motor patterns, and fine-tuning the neurological circuits responsible for those newly learned abilities. Your internal choreographer is perfecting the dance. Your silent conductor is rehearsing the symphony. even as you lie blissfully unaware. Studies have beautifully illustrated this, showing that individuals who get a full night's sleep after learning a new motor skill perform significantly better than those who are sleep-deprived. It's a silent internal practice session, allowing mastery to blossom even in repose. Beyond learning and skill, dreams cast a luminous glow upon our creativity. Imagine a grand, imaginative artist's studio, but one where the rules of logic and reality are playfully suspended. In this dream studio, colors collide in unexpected ways. Objects transform, and ideas that would seem utterly bizarre in the harsh light of day suddenly make perfect sense. This is the realm of dream-fueled creativity. During REM sleep, the part of our brain responsible for critical thinking and logical reasoning, the prefrontal cortex, becomes less active. Meanwhile, areas associated with emotion, memory, and spatial processing hum with heightened activity. This shift allows for a more associative, less constrained style of thinking. It's like taking the brakes off the intellectual engine, allowing disparate ideas to collide and coalesce in novel ways. Think of the famous anecdotes. Auguste Kekulé, who dreamt of a snake biting its tail, leading to his understanding of the benzene ring's cyclical structure, or Elias Howe, who reputedly solved a crucial design flaw in his sewing machine after dreaming of cannibals with spear-like needles. While these stories are often romanticized, they highlight a very real phenomenon. Dreams can be a fertile ground for divergent thinking, for making connections between seemingly unrelated concepts that our waking, logical minds might overlook. The default mode network, DMN, a network of brain regions active during mind-wandering and introspection, is also highly engaged during sleep, especially REM. This network is believed to play a significant role in creative problem-solving by linking distant ideas and forming new insights. Our dreams, therefore, aren't just a sequence of random images. They are often the brain's own avant-garde art show, constantly experimenting, constantly innovating. And finally, this creative freedom often culminates in its most practical application: problem solving. Have you ever wrestled with a perplexing dilemma all day, only to wake up with a sudden crystal-clear solution? It's a common experience, and it speaks to the powerful, unconscious problem-solving capabilities of our dreaming minds. When we are awake, we tend to approach problems logically, following established rules and patterns. But in the dream state, freed from these constraints, our brains can explore unconventional pathways. It's like a detective who, after meticulously examining all the evidence during the day, goes home and, in a dream, suddenly sees a missing link, a hidden pattern that connects everything. Our dreams allow us to test out scenarios, to view problems from entirely new angles, often leading to those exhilarating aha moments upon waking. The sleeping brain, unburdened by external distractions and the need for immediate action, can silently sift through the data gathered during the day, trying out different combinations, different perspectives, until a new insight emerges. It's a profound testament to the intelligence of our unconscious mind, working tirelessly to make sense of our world and empower us to navigate its challenges more effectively. So as you rest tonight, remember that your dreams are not just fleeting phantoms of the night. They are diligent teachers, imaginative artists, and brilliant problem solvers, silently shaping your abilities and understanding. And as our minds work tirelessly through the night, creating and refining, what of the emotional landscape of our dreams? And how do these vibrant nocturnal narratives influence our waking feelings and psychological well-being? Imagine, if you will, the gentle, slow unfurling of a scroll. This scroll is your memory, a vast tapestry of your life's moments. We often believe it to be a perfectly preserved record, a flawless recording of every sight, every sound, every feeling. Yet science gently whispers a different story. Memory is not a video playback. It's more like a skilled, yet sometimes imaginative storyteller, piecing together fragments, filling in blanks, and occasionally even inventing details that feel utterly real. This fascinating, delicate nature of memory becomes particularly intriguing when we turn our gaze inward to the enigmatic realm of our dreams. For if our waking memories, rooted in solid reality, can sometimes be surprisingly fluid, how much more so are the wisps and shadows of our nocturnal journeys? Our recall of dreams, it turns out, is a prime example of this beautiful reconstructive dance of the mind, often leading us to experience what we call false memories, recollections that feel genuine but never actually happened or happened in a significantly altered way. Think of a dream as a delicate watercolor painting created in the soft light of the moon. As dawn approaches, its colors begin to fade, its lines blur. This fleeting quality is intrinsic to dreams. Scientific research consistently shows that dream recall is remarkably poor. Most dreams are forgotten almost instantly upon waking. When we are jolted awake from REM sleep, the phase most commonly associated with vivid dreaming, we have a higher chance of remembering fragments. But even then, the brain often struggles to capture these experiences. The very act of transitioning from the dream state to wakefulness seems to act like a gentle eraser, smudging the edges of our dream narratives. Our brains, in their immense wisdom, are designed for efficiency, not necessarily for perfect photographic recall of every ephemeral thought. When we try to remember a dream, we're not simply downloading a file. Instead, our conscious mind, the great interpreter, begins to reconstruct the experience. It takes the few vivid fragments that have clung to the edges of our awareness, a strange symbol, a powerful emotion, a fleeting image, and tries to weave them into a coherent story. It's like finding a few scattered pieces of a jigsaw puzzle, and then, instead of searching for the missing pieces, your brain simply fills in the rest of the picture with what seems logical or plausible, based on your existing knowledge and expectations. This process is deeply rooted in the reconstructive nature of memory itself, a well-established principle in cognitive science. Our memories are not static archives, but dynamic narratives, constantly being updated, revised, and sometimes subtly fabricated, especially when the original source material is already fragmented or vague. This is where schema theory plays a quiet, influential role. A schema is essentially a mental framework or blueprint that helps us organize and interpret information. When recalling a dream, our brain unconsciously applies these schemas. If your dream had a fleeting image of a cat, your brain might automatically fill in details about its color, its movement, or even its perceived personality based on your general cat schema, even if those details weren't present in the original dream. We are, in essence, making our dreams fit into familiar patterns, making them more understandable, even at the cost of absolute accuracy. Fascinating aspect of this phenomenon is source monitoring error. This occurs when we remember a piece of information, but we misattribute its origin. Did that conversation actually happen yesterday, or was it part of a particularly vivid dream? Did you truly visit that fantastical castle, or was it a nocturnal invention? Our brains, after a period of time, can lose the tag that differentiates a dream experience from a waking one. Because dreams often feel so incredibly real, so rich with sensory detail and emotion, it's remarkably easy for the lines to blur. Research on source monitoring reveals how fragile our ability to distinguish between internal mental events, like thoughts or dreams, and external reality can be, especially as time passes. Consider also the subtle ways our dream memories can be influenced. After we wake up, the act of recounting a dream to a friend, or simply pondering its meaning over breakfast, can subtly alter our perception of what actually happened within the dream. Each time we recall a dream, we're not just accessing the original memory, we're re-encoding it. And this re-encoding can incorporate new details, interpretations, or even suggestions from others. It's similar to how eyewitness testimony can be influenced by leading questions. The very act of describing can reshape the memory itself. Perhaps you describe a dark forest, and a friend suggests it sounds like the one in a fairy tale. And suddenly, your memory of the dream incorporates elements of that fairy tale, even if they weren't originally present. So when you wake and hold on to the wisps of a dream, trying to piece them together, understand that your mind is performing a remarkable feat of creative reconstruction. It's not trying to deceive you, but rather to make sense of the beautiful, chaotic symphony of your sleeping mind. It's a testament to the brain's incredible ability to generate coherent narratives, even from the most fragmented of experiences. These false memories of dreams aren't a flaw. They're an intrinsic part of how our minds make meaning, blending the actual with the imagined in a seamless, often captivating way. As we gently drift from this understanding of how our memories can play tricks on us with dreams, we might begin to wonder about the deeper significance of these highly personal, often altered narratives. How do these vivid, sometimes fabricated dream stories influence our waking lives and our perception of ourselves? We'll explore that gentle query next. Dreams and memory. Two enigmatic dance partners that perform their most intricate choreography when the world outside has faded to quiet and your conscious mind has stepped aside. As we drift into the tranquil depths of slumber, our brains don't simply power down. Oh no, it's quite the opposite. This is when a profound internal work begins, a secret life where memories are woven and stories are told. A process essential not just for recalling yesterday, but for shaping tomorrow. Imagine, if you will, your brain as a magnificent, sprawling library. During your waking hours, you're constantly adding new books to the shelves, experiences, facts, emotions, skills. But these new books aren't neatly cataloged or even truly bound yet. They're more like loose pages, scattered across various tables. Sleep, and particularly the realm of dreams, is the library's quiet, diligent night shift. It's when the librarians, those tireless neurons, begin their crucial work of organizing, consolidating and integrating the day's collection. Son, this isn't just a metaphor. It's a reflection of the intricate neural processes at play. During what we call non-REM sleep, especially the deep, slow-wave stages, your brain's hippocampus, a small seahorse-shaped structure deep within your temporal lobe, often described as the brain's inbox for new memories, begins a fascinating dialogue with the neocortex, the vast outer layer responsible for long-term storage. Think of the hippocampus quickly replaying the day's events, almost like a sped-up highlight reel. These rapid-firing patterns, often occurring during distinct bursts of brain activity known as sleep spindles, are like whispers from the hippocampus to the neocortex. Remember this. This is important. Let's make it permanent. The neocortex, in turn, begins to integrate these new fragile memories into its existing network of understanding, carefully weaving them into the vast tapestry of your life's story. Then, as the night deepens, we transition into the swirling, vibrant landscape of REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, the stage most famously associated with our most vivid and bizarre dreams. Here, the brain's activity surges, in many ways resembling wakefulness, but with a crucial difference. The prefrontal cortex, the brain's rational decision-maker, is largely offline. This allows for a more fluid, associative, and emotionally charged processing. It's during REM sleep that dreams become the mind's internal alchemists, not just replaying facts, but refining and processing the emotional weight of our experiences. The amygdala, our emotional processing center, is highly active, leading to the often intense feelings that accompany our dream narratives. It's as if the brain is saying, let's not just store what happened, but how it felt, and what lessons we can extract from it. Scientific studies have elegantly demonstrated this dance between dreams and memory. For instance, researchers have shown that if you learn a new skill or a list of words, your recall is significantly enhanced after a good night's sleep, especially if that sleep includes ample slow-wave and REM stages. Animal studies have even shown replay in hippocampal neurons during sleep, mirroring the exact firing patterns observed when the animal learned a new maze, literally rerunning the day's learning to solidify it. Dreams, therefore, are not just random nocturnal escapades. They are active participants in memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and even creative problem-solving, as your brain makes novel connections between disparate pieces of information. Now, imagine the therapeutic potential that understanding this delicate nocturnal ballet unlocks. If dreams are such powerful tools for memory consolidation and emotional processing, what if we could gently guide this process to heal or enhance? This is where the therapeutic applications and future neuroscience of dreams and memory truly begin to sparkle with possibility. For individuals suffering from memory disorders, such as early-stage Alzheimer's, could we develop interventions that optimize sleep architecture, perhaps through targeted sound stimulation during slow-wave sleep, to enhance those memory-cementing oscillations? Research is already exploring these avenues, aiming to boost the brain's natural ability to solidify memories. Consider the plight of those grappling with trauma, like post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Often, traumatic memories are fragmented, overwhelming, and replay involuntarily. Dreams in PTSD can be vivid, terrifying nightmares, serving not to process, but to re-traumatize. Future neuroscience might offer ways to modulate dream content or emotional intensity during REM sleep, perhaps through targeted neurofeedback or gentle pharmacological interventions, allowing the brain to reprocess these difficult memories in a safer, more adaptive context. Instead of just reliving the trauma, the dreaming brain could be gently encouraged to re-narrate it, to find a path toward integration and healing. Imagine a future where a carefully designed dream therapy could help the brain gently untangle the knots of a painful past. Beyond healing, there's the realm of enhancement. Could we one day use our understanding of dream memory links to optimize learning? Perhaps by tagging specific information during waking hours, we could nudge the sleeping brain to prioritize its consolidation. Or, for those embarking on complex skill learning, could we design personalized sleep environments that foster the ideal dream states for skill acquisition? The very idea of lucid dreaming, where one becomes aware they are dreaming and can sometimes influence the dream's narrative, offers a fascinating, albeit still largely unharnessed, frontier. Could learning to consciously engage with our dreaming mind empower us to actively participate in our own memory, consolidation, or emotional processing, even while asleep? The future of neuroscience promises a deeper dive into these mysterious nocturnal currents. Technologies like advanced neuroimaging, targeted transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, and even optogenetics could allow us to observe and potentially subtly influence the neural circuits involved in dream formation and memory consolidation with unprecedented precision. The ethical considerations are, of course, immense and require careful thought, but the potential to harness the brain's most natural restorative processes for human well-being is a compelling vision. So, as you rest tonight, know that your brain is hard at work, performing an essential silent service. It's a nightly symphony where dreams and memories intertwine, shaping who you are and preparing you for the dawn. And as we consider the profound connections between our inner nocturnal world and our waking consciousness, we begin to wonder about the even broader tapestry of mind and experience, leading us gently towards the next fascinating exploration of the brain's intricate mechanisms. Our journey through the nocturnal landscapes of the mind now brings us to a fascinating, perhaps even frontier, territory. The emerging technologies for dream memory manipulation. It's a concept that sounds drawn from the pages of science fiction, yet the seeds of this understanding are already being sown in laboratories around the world, hinting at a future where we might gently influence the very fabric of our sleeping thoughts and the memories they shape. Think for a moment about the intricate dance between our dreams and our waking recollections. Our dreams are not merely whimsical, fleeting phantoms. They are diligent architects, diligently consolidating the day's fragments into sturdy structures of memory. Scientific inquiry has revealed that sleep, particularly both the deep restorative slow-wave sleep, SWS, and the vividly active rapid eye movement, REM sleep, is absolutely crucial for this process. During SWS, the hippocampus, often described as the brain's temporary inbox for new experiences, actively replays recent events. It sends these messages to the neocortex, the brain's vast wrinkled outer layer, which acts as the long-term archive, integrating new information into our existing knowledge base. Then, during REM sleep, these memories are further refined and emotional components are processed, weaving them into the broader tapestry of our understanding, sometimes even generating novel connections that can lead to creative insights. It's a continuous, silent conversation between different parts of our sleeping brain, meticulously sorting and storing. Now, imagine gently nudging this natural process, offering a subtle guide to what our sleeping mind is working on. This is where the concept of targeted memory reactivation, or TMR, comes into play. TMR is one of the most promising and less invasive approaches. The idea here is to present specific, subtle cues during sleep that were associated with particular memories or learning experiences from the day. For instance, if you were learning a new language, a specific scent, perhaps lavender, could be paired with new vocabulary during your waking study session. Then, while you sleep, a gentle waft of that same lavender scent is introduced into your bedroom. What researchers have observed is that this subtle cue can reactivate the neural circuits associated with that vocabulary, effectively prompting your brain to prioritize and enhance the consolidation of those specific memories during its nightly work. It's like whispering a gentle reminder to your brain's tireless night shift, saying, "Remember this? This is important." Auditory cues have shown similar efficacy. Perhaps a soft, non-intrusive melody played subtly during specific sleep stages could reinforce a motor skill learned that day, or help solidify declarative facts. The science behind this lies in our understanding of how memories are replayed and strengthened during sleep. When we encounter a cue that was present during an initial learning experience, it can trigger the neural patterns associated with that memory, effectively giving those specific memories a boost in the consolidation cue. This isn't about implanting new memories, but rather about enhancing the natural process of existing memory consolidation, making what we've already learned more robust and accessible. Beyond these sensory whispers, a newer frontier beckons with technologies that interact more directly with brain activity itself. Non-invasive brain stimulation techniques, while still in their early stages for dream memory manipulation, offer a tantalizing glimpse into direct neural modulation. Consider transcranial direct current stimulation, or TDCS, which involves applying a low, constant electrical current to the scalp. This gentle current doesn't cause neurons to fire, but rather modulates their excitability, making them either slightly more or slightly less likely to fire. When applied over specific brain regions during sleep, particularly areas crucial for memory consolidation like the prefrontal cortex or hippocampus, TDCS has shown potential to influence the quality of slow-wave sleep and, in turn, enhance declarative memory consolidation. It's like a gentle tuning fork for the brain, subtly guiding its rhythm towards optimal memory processing. Then there's transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS, which uses magnetic pulses to induce small electrical currents in targeted areas of the brain. Unlike TDCS, TMS can directly trigger or inhibit neuronal activity, offering a more precise, albeit still non-invasive, way to interact with brain circuits. While its application during sleep for memory manipulation is even more nascent, The precision of TMS holds promise for potentially influencing specific neural oscillations or pathways involved in memory replay during sleep, or perhaps even influencing the very structure of dream narratives themselves by stimulating regions known to be active during dream formation. Imagine a future, very far off, where a subtle magnetic pulse might help your mind to gently restore a traumatic memory during sleep or encourage vivid problem-solving dreams. While TDCS and TMS offer non-invasive avenues, the realm of understanding what could be possible is also informed by more intricate, though currently invasive, research tools like optogenetics. Though primarily used in animal models, optogenetics involves genetically modifying specific neurons to make them light-sensitive, allowing researchers to turn them on or off with pulses of light. This exquisite precision has illuminated fundamental neural circuits involved in memory encoding, retrieval, and even the generation of specific dreamlike states in animals. While direct human application is currently not feasible due to its invasive nature, the insights gleaned from optogenetics are invaluable, painting a clearer picture of the neural mechanisms that future, non-invasive technologies might one day hope to emulate or gently guide. These emerging technologies open a Pandora's box of possibilities, both therapeutic and perhaps even transformative. For individuals suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, the ability to gently nudge the brain to unlearn or weaken fear-related memories during sleep could offer profound relief. For those seeking to enhance learning, imagine an overnight boost to solidify a new skill or language. And for the vast creative minds among us, perhaps these tools could even facilitate more vivid, insightful dreams, aiding in problem-solving or artistic inspiration by priming the brain for specific types of cognitive processing during its nocturnal journey. However, with such profound power comes a delicate query: the ethics of manipulating the private theater of the dreaming mind. Where do we draw the line between therapeutic enhancement and unintended alteration of our sense of self? Our dreams, after all, are deeply intertwined with our identity, our emotional landscape, and our understanding of the world. As we stand at the threshold of these incredible technologies, we are compelled to approach this frontier with immense care, wisdom, and a deep respect for the profound mystery of human consciousness. As we gently close the door on the direct manipulation of dream memories, we are left with a deeper appreciation for the brain's nightly alchemy. Throughout our journey tonight, we've explored the profound mysteries of how dreams weave the tapestry of our memories, working tirelessly in the quiet hours to shape who we are becoming. And so, as the day gently fades into the quiet embrace of night, we arrive at this serene moment, reflecting on the delicate dance between dreams and memory. We've journeyed through the intricate landscapes of your mind, not as a bustling highway of facts and figures, but as a tranquil, moonlit garden where understanding blossoms softly. Think of the day's experiences perhaps as little leaves gathered by a gentle breeze. Each interaction, each thought, each feeling, a unique imprint on the fabric of your waking hours. Now, as darkness drapes itself over the world outside, your inner world begins its own quiet, profound work. Your body finds its rest, sinking into the mattress, muscles softening, breath deepening. Yet, within the quiet sanctuary of your mind, a subtle symphony continues. This is where memory, not as a rigid librarian filing away books, but as a tender gardener, begins its evening tasks. It doesn't labor with effort, but rather with an innate wisdom, sifting through those collected leaves, those moments from your day. It's a process of quiet contemplation, a gentle unfolding. Some leaves, vibrant and alive, are carefully tended to, perhaps even replanted in a more fertile part of your inner landscape. Others, perhaps those that served their purpose or held a fleeting significance, are softly released, allowed to drift away, making space for new growth. And what of dreams in this nocturnal ballet? Dreams are not separate from this work. They are, in a profound and beautiful way, the very expression of it. They are the shimmering, sometimes enigmatic reflections of memory's gentle tending. When you slip into the realm of dreams, your mind isn't merely disengaging, it's entering a different kind of engagement. It's a space where the logical constraints of the day soften, where the familiar rules bend, allowing for a more fluid, more intuitive processing. Perhaps it is in this dream space that your mind strengthens the delicate threads that connect one memory to another, weaving them into a richer tapestry of understanding. Perhaps it is here that emotions, stirred during the daylight hours, find a gentle release or a quiet place to settle. The anxieties that pricked at the edges of your awareness, the joys that filled your heart, the questions that lingered, all might find their echo, their soft resolution within the symbolic language of your dreams. It's as if your deeper self is having a hushed conversation with your waking experiences, digesting them, making sense of their patterns, without the need for words or conscious effort. Consider the wonder of this hidden intelligence within you. This quiet architect, working diligently even as you rest, not for any reward but purely for the sake of your well-being, your inner harmony. It's a reassuring thought, isn't it? To know that while you surrender to sleep, your mind continues its gentle stewardship, safeguarding what is important, discarding what no longer serves, and creating new, often surprising connections that might spark an insight or a fresh perspective come morning. This intertwining of dreams and memory is a testament to the profound complexity and beauty of your own existence. It reminds us that even in stillness, there is activity. Even in darkness, there is light being shed on the pathways of your mind. It's a mystery, yes, but a comforting one. A mystery that invites gentle curiosity rather than urgent answers. It's a space where the known blends with the unknown, creating a rich, fertile ground for inner growth. As you now prepare to fully embrace the night, know that this journey of understanding, this gentle sifting and weaving, will continue. Your dreams are not an end, but a peaceful continuation of your mind's unique story. They are a quiet journey within, preparing you for the fresh dawn, for the new experiences yet to unfold. You do not need to command them or even fully comprehend them. Simply allow them to be. Trust in the wisdom of your inner world. So drift now with this gentle understanding held softly in your heart. Let your breath deepen, your thoughts quiet, and your spirit settle into the profound peace of knowing that your mind, even in sleep, is gently, wonderfully continuing its essential work. The journey of dreams and memory awaits its next quiet chapter, unfolding peacefully as you rest. Sleep well, dear one. May your night be filled with tranquility and the softest of dreams.